Hi, we are Mywai with the AI at the end because we are an artificial intelligence company for equipment as a service. Since we are here, a cohort of Italian startups presenting to the American market, I've chosen two icons for Italian creativity, Leonardo da Vinci, an American industrial setting, and Start, which is Henry Ford. But I also slot it in this other guy here, which is Henry Royce, which competed with Henry Ford at the beginning of automotive, but then during Second World War moved into the airplane engines market, doing a jolly good job, not only for the quality of his products, but essentially because he invented the first innovative after-sale service and business model innovation for its sector. He leased out the engines by the hour, by the performance, so that he was giving to his customers the engines not on a flat cost but actually on a recurring subscription based on the performances of the engine. And in the case the performance was not enough, he gave spare parts and engines to substitute the original sale. This is something which will be very useful today because we have more or less 15 hours of machinery downtime in the US automotive sector per week, which if you multiply for 22 minutes, $22,000 per minute, which is the cost of that halting of the machine, you get up to the astonishing math of $50 billion dollars per year only in the US machinery automotive sector. Pandemics has made this even more evident. This is a study in Italy where creative people have started to think how you could actually innovate the sector by doing better machines, connecting them to the internet, and offering additional services. And as you see here, the Italian market has started to consider service automation, design for connectivity, and remote condition monitoring as key aspects of the design of new products and new OEM outcomes. So, as Italians, even us during pandemics, thanks to the big funds that we got from the European Commission and the European Space Agency, we started to develop a new solution in order to enable smart business drivers and owners develop new smarter machines and services. Um, uh, we did it by blending the best technologies out there, Edge AI, IoT, and blockchain, in order to integrate operational technologies and IT technologies using new generation standards like the new machine tool standards out from OPC UA, which enables to disaggregate the machinery from the services provided over the web by people eventually doing maintenance or insurance or financing of the machinery with a standard protocol of interface. So we refer the first adopters of this wide set of specs, which encompass more than 50, 70 machine tools. It's machine independent, zero code, and open standards so that anybody who wants to enter equipment as a service can do it. And obviously, key players in this sector is not only the technical guys, which want to do technical services, but also insurance and banks, which want to do new business models like parametric policies, which pay by the specific events or even assets-backed securitization, which can loan out and enable the transfer from costs, which are capex to opex, which is what the CFO guys want to hear when you actually start embracing equipment as a service. So what we are doing, we are helping companies move towards equipment as a service, aka Netflix and Spotify for manufacturing, starting from down here, so selling the product which is connected, but then starting adding additional services while the machinery is connected, and even selling the machine by the outcome or by the produced product that they manufacture. This has been done for several brands, both in robotics, medical, automotive, supply chain, surveillance, amongst the others, but just as test drives. Whereas, especially with Mitsubishi, a robotic partner of ours, we started to implement open standards interaction with robots, actionable insights, and then using chip-based intelligence for delivering time series analysis and image-based analysis for additional services, together with insurance interfacing with new fintech companies and insurtech companies which have embraced the model. We are here today, so we are 25 people with 2.5 million turnover. We want to open up in the US, and we are looking for a bridge round to bring us to a bigger round A next year. And we do all this from Europe in this wonderful lab, which is between Cinque Terre and Portofino, Northwest Italian Riviera, where you are all invited to visit, whereas we will open sales and marketing in the US. Thank you, everybody, for your time and for the perfect time of presenting my